Alam nyo dati, sobrang fan ako ng minimalism. Pero as time went on, minimalism actually made me more anxious and guilty about things. Baka mali yung pag-practice ko ng minimalism, pero I always felt bad about wanting or even needing something. At pagdating sa output and productivity ko, practicing minimalism ay naging counterproductive para sa akin. Then nalaman ko ang essentialism. Approach siya to productivity and life na maging extremely selective sa mga essential na bagay sa buhay, tapos tatanggalin lahat ng ibang mga bagay. And hanggang ngayon, essentialism pa rin ang pinapractice ko. Hi, ako si Day at welcome to the Daily Book Club. Dito natin dinidiscuss ang mga non-fiction books in Taglish. Today, didiscuss natin ang Essentialism by Greg McKeown. So ano ba ang mga 3 key takeaways sa book na ito? 1. Doing nothing and doing everything are both signs of learned helplessness. 2. Become the editor of your own life with the 90% rule. And 3rd, always give yourself a buffer of 50%. The first takeaway, doing nothing and doing everything are both signs of learned helplessness. Pag wala kang ginagawa, then ibig sabihin nito, di mo natatapos ang mga importanteng kailangan gawin. Pero pareho din pag ginagawa mo ang lahat. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Intindihin natin ang learned helplessness. Ito ay isang experiment na ginawa ni Martin Seligman at mga kasama niya. Nag-experiment siya sa classical conditioning, yung proseso na ang tao, hayop, ay nag-associate ng isang bagay sa isa pang ibang bagay. Baka narinig niyo yung experiment ni Pavlov na yung mga aso ay nako-condition na pag narinig nila yung bell, na-associate nila ito sa pagkain. Kaya pag narinig ang mga aso ang bell sa experiment, naglalaway sila kasi naiisip nila yung pagkain. Pero ang ginawa ni Seligman ay minodify niya ito. As soon as rinig niya yung bell, nagbigay siya ng mild electric shock sa sahig kung saan nakatayo yung aso. After a while, nag-react yung mga aso sa bell na feeling nila makuryente sila even bago sila makuryente talaga. Pero ang interesting dito is gumawa si Seligman ng 2 areas sa sahig, isa na may kuryente at isa na hindi. Dinivide niya ito na may maliit na mahaba na fence na may kita ng aso at madali niyang matalunan. Nilagay niya yung aso na nakondisyon sa sahig na may electric shock. In-expect niya na tatalon yung aso to the other side na walang electric shock. Pero hindi ito nangyari. Humiga na lang yung aso kasi nalaman niya wala naman siya magagawa, so nag-give up na lang siya. Pero yung mga asong na hindi na na-condition, agad-agad sila tumalon over the fence nung naramdaman nila yung kuryente. Like yung na-condition na ang aso, yun yung tinatawag na learned helplessness. Yung hindi ka umalis sa negative na situation dahil yung past experiences mo has taught you that you are helpless. I'm sure sobrang dami yung examples dito. Mga toxic relationships dyan. O ano ba yung mga negative experiences na nag-affect ng lahat ng mga bagay after? Kung wala kayong maisip na examples for this, kung ikaw ay laging nagsasabi na, kailangan ko gawin to, kailangan ko gawin yan, na paulit-ulit, ito ay sign ng helplessness. And to some extent, this is giving others the power to choose for you. So paano tayo mag-level up from kailangan kong gawin ito to pinipili ko tong ginagawa ko? Punta tayo sa takeaway number 2. Become the editor of your own life with the 90% rule. Ang role ng editor is mag-add ng mga bagay. Pero mostly, it's about removing what is not adding. Essentialism teaches you to become the editor of your own life. At isa sa mga rules na binibigay ay ang 90% rule. Para sa lahat ng mga bagay o decision that you consider, only look at the most important criterion at bigay nyo ng value between 0 to 100. Medyo harsh. Pero everything that's under 90% or 90 is considered a 0 and it has to go. For example, pag tumitingin ka sa mga damit mo, try mo i-calculate ano yung probability na susutin mo ulit. Kung below 90%, ba't mo pa i-keep? Parang quote lang yan ni Steve Jobs. People think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on, but that's not what it means at all. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas that are there.
Ilayo mo sa akin to. Ayaw ko makita ito. Maita ulo.
Or yung hell yes or hell no approach ni Derek Sivers. It will help us say no more often to leave only the things in your life na talagang nag-a-add ng value. And this leads us to the last and final takeaway. Ito talaga is super important. Always add 50% of the time you think you need as a buffer. By the way, yung amazing feeling na makukuha mo sa essentialism is that pag nag-no ka, you have enough time to attend to the things that you said yes to. Pero ito yung misconception. Hindi ibig sabihin na konti lang ang gagawin mo, mas magiging free ka. Kailangan mo pa rin i-plan. For example, even if may 3 kang pinili na gagawin sa araw na ito, sobrang daling isipin na mabilis siyang gagawin. Yan ang flaw natin as human beings. Yung iniisip natin na magaling tayo mag-estimate how much we can get done and everything will go as expected. But of course, that doesn't really happen. So always add 50% to the time you think the task takes as a buffer para lang mag-account sa mga di mo alam na pangyayari. Especially these days, diba, na may virtual meetings. If it's 1 hour, plan for 1.5. If it's 30 minutes, plan for 45. Anyway, so una, baka maisip mo, sayang yung time pag linagay mo yung buffer. Pero ito ay susi sa pagiging essentialist. Kasi planning the extra time para sa mga unplannable at unforeseen events is making time for what is truly essential. Pero to be fair, in theory naman, alam natin what really matters to us. Yun nga lang, we just tend to overestimate ourselves. So, essentialism helps us stop doing that. So yan ang key takeaways. Balikan natin. 1. Doing nothing and doing everything are both signs of learned helplessness. 2. Become the editor of your own life with the 90% rule. And 3. Always give yourself a buffer of 50%. Ano ang favorite na nakuha nyo sa discussion na ito? May examples ka ba? Or ano ang gagawin mo starting today na nalaman mo ito? By the way, knowledge is not power, it's potential power. So here is an actionable. Try mo i-list down ang mga bagay na ginagawa mo araw-araw. And try to reflect on ano ba yung mga bagay na nagko-contribute talaga sa mga goals mo. How do you give them more time and attention? Anyway, I'll leave you with a quote from the author. Remember that if you don't prioritize your life, someone else will do it for you. And yan ang summary ng Essentialism by Greg McKeown. By the way, summary lang ito, so mas marami kang matutunan pag kinuha mo yung libro. Katulad ng 4 pillars of Essentialism, what you can do not to feel bad when saying no, and ano ang itsura ng essentialist na buhay araw-araw. Pag nakaabot kayo dito, comment din kayo ng #essentialistmindset. And if na-enjoy nyo yung discussion na to, please do like, share, and subscribe. Huwag kalimutan mag-click ng bell icon para pag may bagong discussion tayo, malalaman nyo agad. Of course, questions, comments, suggestions, book requests are always welcome. Till the next episode, ako si Day, and thank you for watching the Daily Book Club.